Good afternoon, this is Dr. Bob Yakvac from Yakvac County Source Chiropractic Center. We're closed today, but I'm showing you some items here because I'm getting a lot of questions from my patients as far as they're working from home. One thing I'm going to show you is as far as body position. We're looking at good spinal health, and that's what we're looking for. The one thing I'm looking at is right now, I'm sitting very low in my chair. So a lot of you are sitting at home at different height tables, and you're sitting with the screen in front, but you're hunching over the screen. If you notice, my neck, as soon as I start to do this, I start to feel a tightness in my neck and shoulders. That's improper, especially if you'll be there for long periods of time. The other thing is too, as far as angles, what we want you to be as most neutral position as you possibly can. Now right now I'm sitting in a very low chair. You can see this is very high for me. A lot of times you're at a kitchen table, kitchen chair may be very low, dining room table may be very low. So there's a couple items, ways you could solve this, and I'll be talking about this. Now I have adjustable chairs, so I'm going to raise a chair up for me in just a minute. I'm going to show you on my other display here as far as what I'm doing with this other computer. First thing I'm going to show you is as far as getting in any chair, what you want to make sure is you're using your hands on your thighs and pushing straight up in the chair. If you notice my hands are here at my thighs, I go ahead and push down, I sit back in the chair, and this is on wheels, so I could go ahead and turn it and spin it. So that's what you basically want to do. The other thing I have underneath my desk, which you can't see, is a footrest. You can make a footrest out of a number of different things from home: shoe boxes, a box, some books, anything to put your leg up on so you can have one foot that raises up higher, gives you active pelvic tilt. The other thing I'm doing too is I'm sitting back in my chair. Now if you notice, I'm still low. So what I want to do is I want to raise this chair up as high as it will go, and I'm trying to get it even with this area. The one thing is I'm trying to make my elbows the height of the chair with the armrest as high as this. Now some of you at home will say, I don't have an arm on my chairs or something I could use for this, so therefore, or adjustable chair. So what I suggest is getting some pillows, and you can put across your lap, and you can just basically rest your hands on your pillows, and you bring your elbows and your wrists, and you're relaxing them. The other thing I have here too is I have a mouse pad that is sitting on an angled notebook, and which is slanting away from me. So what I'm doing is I'm getting my hand to be at this angle. So what I'm trying to do is I'm resting here, I'm bringing this up, and I'm basically go ahead and use it at this angle. So therefore, that angle will help take stress off your hands too. The other thing you can possibly do at home, if you don't have, if you have arms on your chair that's not high enough, you could actually place a pillow underneath, and you could go ahead and use the keyboard much like that, and also use your mouse as you bring it over like this. The other item I have too, if you look at my computer over here, I have a box underneath this to bring us up to eye level. You want to try to have your video screen approximately right, if you're looking, your eye should come straight to your middle of the screen, so you can basically just glance up and down, and it's really not a lot of head movement. So as I'm getting into body position here, what I'm doing is I'm looking straight at my computer. One thing, I'm resting my elbows on the arms of my chair, and I'm then resting my wrists on here. So therefore, there's hardly any pressure on my neck and shoulders. Also, I'm sitting straight up. Last thing I want to do is place my head forward, so therefore your screen should not be down, it should be straight up. And this is called neutral position. If you don't have your head in neutral position and your head's leaning forward, if you are leaning totally forward, much like a lot of people use when they're looking at their phones, your head will weigh 4 times as much as it possibly would weigh. So if your head weighs 15 pounds, your head then weighs about 60 pounds if you're all forward head the whole way. Have a great day. I want you to take this information and use this while you're working from home. And if you have any more questions, please call the office, and look forward to seeing you in the office, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.